What's going on, you guys? ShadowX back with you for another video. This time we're actually not playing Dokkan, but we're doing something different, something brand new on the channel. And you guys might be asking yourselves, well, why is there a white background? And the reason for that is because we're actually going to be doing my very first ever unboxing on the channel. I know unboxing is pretty popular nowadays, so I definitely want to sort of branch out and do other things besides Dokkan. I do collect Dragon Ball figures, so I want to show you guys my collection. And I think you guys will enjoy this content. And if you really do, then let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe if you're brand new, do all that good stuff that you already should be doing. And let's get into it. So, for this very first character that I have that I want to unbox for you guys, I think you guys all should know who this character is if you're Dragon Ball fans. But he is none other than Evolution Blue Vegeta. Now, I saw this guy at the mall, and I had to pick him up. He just looks so good. Him doing, his final flash. I think the quality on this figure looks really good. The box is actually in really good condition considering when I got it. I have had him for some time now. I just haven't opened him. I have a lot of other figures that I haven't gotten to yet. I've just sort of been waiting to improve my setup to be able to do these type of videos for you guys. So definitely let me know of any improvements that I can make along the way. But I think for the very first unboxing on this channel, I think Vegeta is a very good option to consider. He's a very popular character, and I think everyone is going to enjoy Vegeta here. So let's check out the box real quick so you guys can see what it looks like when you get it, if you are going to purchase this Vegeta here. So there's the side, here's the back. I sort of like how he has like the back of him showing on the box, and then sort of it's almost like a 360 view as you would see it like when you open it up, right? So I think he looks really good. I will say when I got him at Box Lunch. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that store, but I would definitely recommend going to them. They have really good prices on figures. You can get a lot of really cool stuff there outside of Dragon Ball. But they have pretty much everything you could probably ever think of in terms of anime and just other merchandise stuff. They have everything there for really good prices, and I think their deals are probably better than other anime stores that you might go to. So I would definitely recommend them if you have a Box Lunch nearby. They're usually in the mall. I don't know if they're outside of malls, but I have one that's pretty local to me, so I'm pretty frequently going in there and seeing what they have. It is sort of hit or miss. Sometimes you go in there and they don't really have anything, or sometimes you go in there and they have stuff, but it's just not what I'm looking for at the time being. So, I would definitely recommend them, but go online first before you go in there just to see what they have, or maybe even call them so you don't waste your time going over there. But usually every time I go in there, they have fire, so definitely would recommend going to Box Lunch. But there are other stores, anime stores in the mall and other places that also have really good stuff as well. So I'm not taking anything away from those other places, but that's just my personal recommendation and where I get most of my figures. So I guess what I'm going to do now is we're going to actually just take him out of the box, and then we'll actually take a look at him in person. So I'm going to make a cut and we'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so we have our boy Evolution Blue Vegeta here, fully assembled, looking badass, doing his final flash. Very easy to put together. When you guys get him, he comes in two parts, his upper half of his body and then his lower half. So you just connect them and then you're good to go. Literally took me about 5 seconds to put them together, so very easy to assemble. Let's talk about the quality of this figure. I mean, you guys can see it on the video, how good he looks. But I think the attention to detail is really what I want to point out. They nailed it out of the ballpark with this Vegeta. He looks incredible. He looks so good. Like, you can see the veins in his forehead, the muscles on his arms, the intense emotion on his face. I think they nailed it. He just looks incredible. He looks sick. I'll sort of do like a 360 slow shot so you guys can get like an entire angle view of him in person through the video. You guys can see the detail here, like in his arms there, his knees. He just looks really good, I feel like. But one thing I want to point out is his hair. You guys can see that blue, like it is reflecting. Like the color that they chose for his hair is like, I feel like it makes this figure what it is. It stands out so much. It looks so good. I feel like I don't even know like what color of blue they chose. Like, they even got his butt crack, bro. Like that's how detailed this figure is. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, you guys can see it on the video for yourself. Like, this Vegeta looks really good. Let me get a close up of his hair so you guys can see how reflective that is. Like, that blue just hits. I feel like it just looks so good, especially in person. Like, you guys really need to see this figure for yourself in person. But yeah, there's Vegeta there, sort of a 360 shot there. Him doing the final flash looks really good in my opinion. So one thing I will say, his upper half of his body is a little loose, so I would like that, to fit a little snugger, a little bit tighter. But I mean, he's not gonna like fall apart or anything like that. But just one thing I wanted to point out, and then the stand on his leg is very easy to put on him, right? So I think the attention to detail, the assembly is very easy, spot on. But one thing I do have to knock with this figure, it's not a big thing, but I think the colorization of him is a little off. He's a little bit too dark, whereas like, his white gloves are actually gray, and then like his bodysuit is this really dark blue, and then like his armor almost looks like this military greenish color. You guys can probably see in the video what I'm talking about, but I think it's a little bit too dark. It's not really a knockoff. It's just more of a personal preference in terms of what I would have preferred to see in terms of his color palette being a little bit more accurate to the show. But I think in his evolution state, he looks insane. He looks really good. I think they definitely went out of the way to put in the time that they needed to make this figure look what it is. He looks good. Definitely 2 thumbs up. Out of 10, I'd probably give this figure a 9.5. I just think the colorization being off, I definitely have to knock off a point for that. But I definitely think he's worth grabbing. If you're a collector, if you're a Vegeta fan, definitely pick up this Evolution Blue Vegeta. I think you'll enjoy him in your collection. I definitely do want to do another video where I show off my entire collection down the line. Of course, he will be in there. But I do plan on doing these unboxing videos probably about once a month or so. If you guys want to see them more often, then let me know in the comments down below. But I think once a month or so is a fine start. And I think for the very first unboxing, I think Vegeta was a good choice to have here on the channel, right? So let me know what you guys think of Evolution Blue Vegeta here. Let me know also what kind of figures you guys collect, who is in your collection, and also what you want to see me unbox. If I have the figure that you mentioned, I'll try and unbox it. But I do want to show you guys my collection moving forward, and we'll sort of go from there. Also, let me know if any improvements that I can make. Obviously my audio isn't sort of what it should be, just because I'm waiting for my portable mic to come in. Like I said, I'm recording this through my phone right now, so sort of bear with me from that aspect. But yeah, for my very first unboxing video, Evolution Blue Vegeta here, doing his final flash. There you guys go. I think he looks insane. Out of 10, easy 9.5. They definitely nailed it out of the ballpark. I'll sort of wrap this video up with like some cool still shots, and then we'll do like a close-up edit so you guys can see like this figure and some high quality shots. So with that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Real quick, I wanted to get this in the video. I forgot to mention how much I got this Vegeta for. So I picked him up for about 27 bucks at Box Lunch, which I think is a really good price considering other stores were selling him for around 50 bucks. So I think that's a steal in my opinion. And that's why I recommend Box Lunch. They just have really good stuff in there. High quality figures. They have a lot of stuff outside of Dragon Ball as well, like I said. So definitely do check that store out if you have one in your area. I definitely recommend it.